Wait.
Oh, I was muted.
Yeah, you are muted. I couldn't hear you.
So I was saying that we are in our new session of conversation in English.
Yes.
And well, welcome. These things happen.
Yeah.
So we will start, as we always do, with some activities to break the ice and some conversation. Let's see if we can join Marco as well. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine,
Hi,
and you?
Marco. How are you?
Hi, Belen. I was missing you the last Thursday.
Yes. You know. Okay.
You said you were going to join me.
No. Last time I came in and I couldn't enter. I couldn't enter the room.
All right, we had there was a problem with the internet, so we had a new link, but maybe you didn't see it.
Okay. Yes, because I was late. I mean, I joined at 9:15, and then
yeah, we posted that we were on a different link because there was a problem with the link. Maybe you didn't see it. Sorry about that, but yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
Good.
But I was there.
Yeah. Well, now we will practice hard. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Good. So
La prenda.
The icebreaker today is to talk about something with this spinning wheel. Okay. So I will spin the wheel.
It is my eyes or the letter is too small? Oh, okay.
Can you see it now? Yeah, it starts.
Yeah.
Let's see, Belen. Things that are sour. Can you mention some?
Pisco sour.
Is it Chilean or Peruvian?
There's always be a kind of fight with that. I don't know. There is a Pisco Peruvian and Chilean. So I'm not an expert in alcohol issues or topics.
So
good. So apart from the name, what other things are sour?
Lemon, for example.
Lemon. Mm-hmm.
What else?
Citric. Yes. So let's think about citrics.
Yes, all citrics. What else can it be? Drink. Yogurt.
Yogurt can be
sour too.
Yes, very good.
What did you say?
What?
Yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt.
Yogurt. Okay.
Yogurt. Yes. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's perfect. Wonderful. So let's see now, Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Things that you postpone doing. Procrastination, we call it. Things that you postpone.
Well, I want to speak in general. I will say that I postpone something when I don't like. I think something is boring, so I postpone to do something.
What is boring for you?
Anything will be repetitive. When the things are repetitive,
routinary, yes.
It's kind of boring for me.
Perfect. Let's see, Belen, one more.
Yeah. You can find it in your
freezer. Things that you can find in your freezer now.
Ice cream.
Oh.
Ice. How would you say? Freezed food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Frozen food. Yes.
Frozen food. I'm sorry. Frozen food. What else?
It's difficult with the pandemic to have the freezer full, right? We eat all the time.
Yeah,
the freezer
all
or the
refrigerator.
refrigerator.
I mean, I have to go and buy every time.
Good. Perfect.
Yeah, frozen food, I would say.
Meat, maybe vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, Marco. Things that are valuable to you.
In any sense.
It can be valuable of money, or it can be another type of value.
Honest people, transparent people with good thought, good feelings. That's valuable for me.
Good. So you don't focus on the material aspect, but more on the personality, let's say.
Yes, that is important for me, important area, I think.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very good. Excellent, excellent. So what are we going to do today? We will talk about working from home or teleworking.
Okay.
I read an article by Justin Pod, and I took some ideas so we can discuss to see if we agree, disagree, or how we can add some comments about that. All right?
Yeah.
So the first idea is why reaching out can feel weird. So let's imagine this situation in which I text, let's imagine we work together, right? We are in the same company. And I write and I say hi to you. Hello, Belen. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So maybe you will think that I am trying to ask something, right?
Yeah.
That I will not just say good morning just because.
Okay, yes, I get it.
So maybe if you're in a physical office in the company, you say just hi, good morning, and maybe you don't need something. But if I write to you, like I wouldn't say good morning just because, right? Online. What do you think?
Yeah. Reaching out.
Contact.
Contact. Can feel weird. Yeah, because
strange.
When you write to someone, you text someone, to say just hi, it's not that common. I mean, that's why when someone tells you good morning or hello, it's like, okay, what does he need? That's the first question that you ask yourself.
Right. What do you think, Marco? Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you are in the same place, like just Ben says, it's kind of weird because you have the person right next to you in order to ask something. I don't know.
So maybe it would be strange and you wouldn't do it online, let's say.
Yeah.
Maybe you start working at 9 a.m., let's imagine, and you
instead
talk to the person at 11 when you need something, or you want to talk to the person about something.
Yeah, that's right. Instead, I need something specific, I'm going to write or text or I don't know. But only if I need something in specific. But if I have the person right next to me, I don't see the reason to do that.
Perfect, perfect. So let's see the second idea. When we have a new member, it could be a good idea to contact them and offer help. Right? So let's imagine that we are new and we are teleworking, we're working from home. So it's very difficult to get involved in the team if we are new and working from home. So how would you contact someone that is new, Belen, a new worker in your company?
Well, I probably would. We are talking all the time about
teleworking, working from home. Yeah, totally.
Perhaps I will create a WhatsApp group so as to add this new member of the company, and I would present him
introduce
on the group,
yes,
introduce him yes to the group, and well, tell him to I don't know, tell him how we work, and say to the other members of the company to say hi to him, perhaps to invite him to make an activity together. It could be, I think it could be by WhatsApp, or perhaps I could make a meeting. I can create
a meal, like a virtual.
a virtual meeting. Yeah, a virtual meal. So as the other members of the company would get to know him.
Maybe we could introduce him or her to the group, but first maybe have an approach individually. Because maybe just exposing them to the group could be too much for some people, right? What do you think, Marco?
I was thinking that the things that Belén said, it's a good idea for me. But as you say, maybe I will approach individually first. I will try to make feel them comfortable, give the opportunity to ask me something in specific about the group, about the enterprise, about the climate inside the organization. I will try to give you support in that area individually first, because sometimes the people feels shy or uncomfortable to talk in public that kind of things at the beginning. I believe.
Correct.
So,
and maybe to find something in common with that person, right? So maybe you can break the ice by finding similarities. Maybe find some topics.
Yeah, I think that's a great
maybe
idea.
If you're in the same area, the team, right?
Yeah,
or the previous job or something like that, that is not so emblematic at the beginning. Correct. Yeah, very good. Excellent, excellent. Have you ever experienced this, like entering to a group, to a team, and you're new and you feel awkward?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yes, it happens to all of us. So maybe now we can feel more empathetic, that if we have experienced that, it may happen, that that person may feel the same, right?
That's what I was telling you, that you sometimes feel shy or uncomfortable to be with so many people at the same time. Maybe if you do individually, probably you get more security about it.
Correct, correct. Let's see another topic. Respond privately to comments made in public channels. Let's imagine we have WhatsApp group or Slack or any other team, right?
Yeah.
Virtual team. And someone posted something publicly, and maybe so you can interact with the person and not expose him or her. Maybe you can say, oh, you saw that comment or that article about this topic, right? Yeah. And you interact in that way. You have the icebreaker. Yeah. Would you do this?
Sorry, I didn't understand well. You say that when somebody speak or talk about something in a specific, you have to speak first to that guy first?
For example, let's imagine that a workmate posts. Yes, I mean something that is public in the team, a thread or an article about something, and you want to interact with someone, but you don't know how to reach him or her. So you can just write privately, and the icebreaker would be about the topic or the article.
Okay, yes, I get it.
Have you ever done that?
I don't.
I really do prefer to wait a little bit in order to know more or find out more something about that specific topic. I prefer to wait in order to understand, to know better the situation first.
But yes, sometimes you want to comment something to that person specifically, and you don't make it public, so you just send him a message privately and tell him, well, I think, or perhaps I may help you in this, or you introduce yourself again, as you say, in something that you have in common, for example.
Or maybe that person is an expert on the topic, and maybe you don't want to expose him or her to answer the questions publicly, or or maybe you want to ask a very personal question about that topic, and you prefer to do it privately.
Yes.
Perfect. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see another one. to be vulnerable. I think this sometimes is very difficult, mostly at work, that we sometimes have this idea that we should be perfect workers, the best, blah, blah, blah. So what about changing this tendency and showing some vulnerability to create trust on the other side? What do you think?
How would you explain vulnerable at work?
That you are not perfect.
Okay.
You have some limitations, you have some things that you would like to improve.
You know, I would say that it's something very delicate because it's going to depend on the person that you have next to you. Because some person uh, can take this situation like an opportunity to get approach more confident or something, but other people maybe could take that situation to, I don't know, laugh on you.
Laugh at you, yeah.
Or, I don't know, like, so it's a bit of the person who have you next to you. I think it's very delicate situation because somebody can help you to do better your job or help you to note something, but maybe other person will take that situation like I don't know, you are stupid
An
or you're
advantage. Yeah,
Perhaps
or maybe to use that as a tool to
expose
yeah.
your ignorance, perhaps, or that
Yeah.
you don't know something. Sometimes people at work, they perhaps with a question or yes, asking you to do something that you don't know, and they can expose you to other members of the company or of the group, and well, I think that's not okay, because you have to be how would you say, empathetic.
Empathetic. Yes, empathetic. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. To place yourself on somebody else's shoes.
Yes, because sometimes
Totally.
perhaps he did wrong the job, but just because he didn't know how to do it, and you can, as we said before, you can talk privately to that person, or you can expose him in front of other members of the company, and well.
Totally. So in your case, do you try to show yourself, Belen, as someone, as a perfect worker?
Yeah, always. Yeah, when you want to have the job, you always try to show that you are perhaps not a perfect worker, but you want to show that you are a good worker.
99%.
99%. 99.
But you have the ability to do the work at least, or learn what you have to learn.
Sorry, what?
That I'm agree with you. What the things that you are saying, that you show that you at least are a good worker, or
yes,
prepare to do it. Prepare to do the work the right way, at least.
Are you also very self-demanding, Marco? Like you demand yourself a lot?
Sorry, I can hear you well. Repeat me, please.
That you demand a lot from you? Like
Yeah.
self-demand?
Yeah, I demand
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I always try to do the things correctly or the best way I can do them. I can do. So I try to prepare myself.
Prepare, yeah, perfect.
Know what the things that I have to do. Ask if I have to ask in order to know something.
That's good. Wonderful, wonderful.
What about you, Gabby?
I am very hard. I am very hard on me. But in the last years, I've been noticing that sometimes it's okay to make mistakes and to learn and to give some room, for more knowledge and different ways of doing something. Yes.
Yeah.
So I am very hard on me, but I also try to see moments or instances in which I can learn or do it better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. So let's see. Another one. Small interactions matter. They are important. Okay. This chit chat that we sometimes talk about, that we say, oh, should I say hello to the person? Or, oh, no, this is going to be boring if I mention this stupid thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's the way we build the relationship with a new colleague day after day. What do you think, Marco?
I completely agree. The detail, that kind of the details makes different. So,
For instance?
Sorry?
For instance, for example?
Yeah, for say just good morning, hi. Probably is a very small thing, but very important. Make feel other people comfortable, that you are a educated person, that you're worried for the others besides yourself. I don't know, just simple act.
Do you congratulate your colleagues, your
Yeah,
coworkers or ex-coworkers?
yeah. That's actually it is a very good tools to make the other people feel that they're doing good things,
Yeah.
that encourage to do it better, recognize them for to do something well.
Acknowledge. Careful. Recognize has a different meaning. Okay. You detect someone you recognize. Okay.
Mhm.
But acknowledge in this case. Okay.
Okay,
To accept
acknowledge.
or acknowledge.
Okay.
Good. Very good. Wonderful. What about you, Belen? Do you
Yeah,
think
I
they're
think
important? Mhm.
yes. I think it's really important to congratulate someone when he has done a good job, or perhaps just to ask him how he is, um, what what he's doing, how is he going with the work, if he needs help or not, um, or just as you say, just to mention something or a topic of the work of that day, for example, of
Mhm.
that specific day, to make a simple interaction,
Mhm.
and um,
Or maybe about the lunch they brought or the coffee they're having.
yeah,
Oh, we're
or
having coffee. Yeah.
yeah, invite someone to have for example, or invite someone at the break, at the coffee break, or just I don't know, asking him what is he doing on the afternoon, or how is the family, or I don't know, just
Correct.
something that you can put the other person in contact.
Right. So I was thinking about that because this is something that usually happens if we talk about the coffee or something or the lunch.
Yes, that it's not
That
very
wouldn't happen in
uh,
teleworking. So that's why
no.
I was mentioning this, because somehow we may try to interact with the person in another way, right?
Yeah, but how do
Maybe,
we do it
well, if
virtually?
you see the son or the daughter that is like trying to gossip, or like you see him or her there, you invite, hey, hello, Danny, how are you?
Okay, yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
this is another
Yes.
interaction. So you see that you're including
Or saying hi,
the
for
yeah.
example.
So it is
you
a
know,
small interaction that maybe is not 100% related to work, but that's how we build the relationship with our coworkers as well, not only about work, right?
yeah, I think
Perfect, perfect,
that's
very
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
Good. So, what other things would you do to interact, right, in this virtual world at work, apart from the ones we have talked about?
From the one, um,
You say in order to know the other people, not in the only sense that they work.
To build a relationship, well, of course, right, to interact with the person virtually.
Yeah, I would like to, in some point of the day or in the moment of the break, to ask something very carefully, something more personal.
Mhm.
And show your things personal too, in order to create an relation a little bit more stronger or deeper.
Mhm.
That kind of
Yes.
thing, I think there will construct or build a more deep relation.
Yeah. So maybe it's like back and forth, right? Not all the time asking, or
Yeah,
telling,
it's
but
something
expect the other one to
to
answer or
something that
to
happened
say.
to you, probably an experience that